Hey guys, what's up? I'm Ayal.
And I'm Saki, and we are Pirate Stereo.
Yeah, we started doing this a few years ago, kind of like 2007. We both go to music school, and we started cutting up some records in his dorm room. Started going out back then to a lot of clubs in Boston, and we were just not happy like
The scene sucked.
Yeah,
the scene in Boston just
it
sucked.
didn't do anything for us, so we would like, put a few mixtapes together, shop them around, got to a few clubs, and a few weeks later we got callbacks, started opening up some clubs, and everything kind of snowballed from there. Ultimately that's kind of where this whole thing started. He's got a very good technical ear, and
Yeah.
he should just started having
He's got the ear, and I got the technique. So
geeky
together,
geeky on the mixer, yeah. I'd say electro.
Mostly electro. We venture mostly that. Like, our backgrounds are very different musically. Like, he was a more like I don't know, kind of. What did you start listening to?
I mean, I was into like a lot of rock, a lot of like the classics, basically Bowie and Zeppelin and Floyd, and everything kind of just evolved into like we started listening to Daft Punk and Air, and that kind of evolved into like what it is now. Everything that came up from like 2000, 2001, and it gave way to this new kind of like scene. We love blending like the mashup between rock and electro. It just works so well, and you can see it in people's face. It gets them going crazy like on a dance floor, and especially if you get to view it from that performance angle. DJs often kind of get stuck in that category. You DJ, you do your thing at the club, but I think what we're trying to do is really
something more.
Like it has to be a performance.
We're musicians at heart. Like, we grew up, like, we both play guitar, and we have for years. So our background in rock and our musicality and the fact that we go and we study music just all adds to the fact that we are there to create a vibe at the dance floor and a good environment, but at the same time we're there to explore different musical sides of it. It's not just about the floor to the floor. It's more about what goes on around that, Keep the groove going, and everything else evolves from that. Occasionally, yeah,
Dude,
it's very hard to get hands off this man's ass,
So, we're in an interview, dude. Try to.
It's all good, dude.
Keep it,
We don't have to hide it.
Yeah, we get a lot of requests for cumbia and salsa. For some reason, people just, think that we're
Latin DJ.
Yeah, we don't know really where that comes from, but yeah, we get a lot of reggaeton going in our sets sometimes. I think we cleared the dance floor.
Hold that thought.
There's definitely been times.
We used to play at this place in Boston called Lounge 33. Very small little lounge, chic. And I think out of like the
DJ booth was a jail cell basically. It had like a layer of environment between you and the people. All right, and
the only
you can't hear what's going on in the room. You have a little window, and you can kind of see some people in there, and people kind of come up to you, and they're like through the bars, play this, play that, and I think that kind of added to like our confusion on the whole thing. We just started dropping some beats, and people really didn't like it.
No.
This is a small window, but we could see it cleared out pretty quick.
One of the good thing is that the room that we were in was the liquor cabinet of the whole place. So
yeah.
Do you think that contributed to the bomb?
Maybe.
Thieves in the night, my friend.
The track itself is since it's a country track, it's completely swung. So actually producing it was very complicated. When you do swung stuff electronically, it sounds like a machine. You gotta make it sound smooth and make it fit within the samples of the track. And then kind of started meshing with like different instruments. We added a sax in there, and I kind of made the whole thing come together. It's very dark and raunchy, and you can see like sex on the dance floor
track. And I think that's something about Pirate Stereo is that we're never gonna put out something that we don't really completely love and believe in. That's if it never goes down, then it never goes down. But at least it'll be like
It'll be legit.
Life is.
Music. Sounds good.
Take a picture of that, man.